Hello, it is I, Coffee Girl X Stitch. That's what they call me on the streets. You can call me Janaea if you want to be friends. So this is my fourth floss tube, and I haven't been making a lot of progress because of school, but I have been thrifting and going on Marketplace, and I did find some treasures, so I will show you that, and I will show you the progress I have made. I've decided that my cap is 4 projects. My brain doesn't compute more than that, so we're stopping there. I need to finish for my sanity. So let's start with my current WIPS, my 4 WIPS, and then we'll go into my treasure trove for Marketplace. So first one we have is Pigeon and Puddle with my little color conversion to make it more pastel. Look at the puddle. Look at it. Do you like it? I think it kind of looks like a seashell. So I don't know. It's fine. We'll see. I only work on this when I'm waiting in my car for something or have no brain power at the end of the day because I'm just doing the fill-in right now. Yeah, that's that. I'll put a picture up of my progress that I had last time so you can compare. There he is. There he go. Okay. Next up, I have a stitch along, and I have some things to say about stitch alongs. So this one is the Velvet Pony Wings of Spring stitch along. And I'm gonna intercept this with a video of me showing you what I've done since last time with a better view. So last time I think I had just these 3. Those are the first 2 releases. The third one was this. Maybe I did have that last time, we'll see. And then this is the 4th release, a beetle and this bug. And I don't like that bug. It's nice design and everything, just that type of bug gives me the heebie-jeebies. And so that's why I'm stuck. And I'm behind because there was another release yesterday. So I'm gonna force myself to finish that bug, close my eyes the whole time, and get her done. Next we have Nora Corbett, Gathering Eggs. I really love this. It's been so fun to stitch, except for those pink delphiniums or whatever they are. There's a lot of, what's it called when you're jumping around? You know what I mean. So it took forever, and I'm still working on those pink ones, but once I'm done those, I think I'm gonna zoom and get it done. I love the border. It's incredible. Look at her little egg basket. This one I did majorly screw up, and it's a lot of fudging, but it's working. It looks fine, right? So that's that. Next I have another stitch along. It's the Extraordinary Birds by Lola Crow. I'll show you a better image of this. Here she is. I know there's a lot of wrinkles. I can't get them out. I ironed it. If you have any tips, let me know. So last time I think I just had these 2 birds stitched. And so I have stitched. This was the first feature release. It's a spoonbill. Oh, you know what? I think that I did have that last time. And this is the second release. It's a blue-footed booby. I forget what that bird is called, but it has blood on its beak because he's pecking and drinking his blood. And then this is the release I'm working on now. It's not complete yet, but I think this is my favorite part. There's tiny little birdies, and there's a bird feeder, and I love how the little seeds look in it. So cute. There's gonna be another birdie here. This is gonna be a little bird. They're toxic. Love. This is a bird. Butterfly. And these are those like nasty stinky flowers. So love. So cute. And I did have to put tape on the borders. I tried to sew it, but didn't work out. I really tried, guys, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you have any tips for getting the wrinkles out, let me know. So that was all for my WIPS. And now I want to show you my marketplace craziness. First of all, I found this woman was selling all of her DMC because she couldn't stitch anymore. She was really sweet. This is what it looks like. There are 4 of these, completely full, completely organized. Gorgeous. So I almost have a complete set now. I think the higher numbers, like the 37 to 3800s, I don't have, but it's totally cool. It was like a crazy low price. I couldn't believe it. There was some Krennics along with that. So next, this woman was selling all of her Mill Hill beads and her Krennics. I'm not kidding you. Not kidding you. Like, there's like 3 handfuls of different colors of blending filaments and such. All of the beads are organized. There's like there are some of those like little treasures too. Snowflakes. It's just, I can't believe it. This was such a low price. I felt like I was stealing. And now that I have beads, like look at these. These are like long beads. Now that I have beads, I think I am going to try to do a Mirabilia. And I'll show you guys the ones that I'm like thinking about getting it eventually when I have more stitch time. Outside of that, I have a subscription to the sewing shop, and so it's a really cool subscription. It's $15 Canadian per month, and she sends you like a prototype because she's just kind of developing her cross-stitching tools and things like that. So you get sent the prototype, and then she asks you for your feedback. And this was the prototype, a giant, beautiful project bag. Really nice and like has some wide sides so you can really stuff a lot in there. And then she said this part is for like a little project. You can sew on a little cross stitch whatever. And I love that idea because I do want to make project bags out of some of my little finishes, but I don't know how. So it's nice to have like a starting point where I can kind of practice that. I love that idea. And then along with that, you did a little needle minder. So that's awesome. I love that. Definitely check it out if you're looking for like an affordable subscription. The sewing shop. I also have from my mother, who found this in her closet when she's moving, 8 o'clock 18 count Regency cross stitch fabric, a giant bundle of it, and it's like that nice natural rustic coloring. So I love it. I'm definitely going to be using this for a lot of things. At the thrift store, I found this little heart. There's so many things I could do with this. Definitely going to put a tiny cross stitch in here, maybe of like a little goose portrait. And I don't know, I could like glue fabric on here, put little pom-poms. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. Maybe a little bow. I love that. There's so many options. And then just a frame I found, $4. Nice, like rustic, real wood. Okay, now I'm going to share with you my plans for the next projects I want to start. Once I finish a project, I'll start one. And I think I am going to keep it at 4. Who knows? People always say that, and then, you know. But I love Nora Corbett, I decided, after the Gathering Eggs project. So I got this, it's like a zodiac thing. Gemini. Not really into like the zodiac stuff, but this is beautiful. and I just thought it was like striking, especially if you look at the flosses and the beads. So I can't wait to start that. That's why I'm trying to zoom through gathering eggs. And I got the fabric. It is Stone Gray Lugana, 32 count. Don't know, sorry, I don't know who made it. But it's just like a purplish gray beige. And I think the pinks and the purples will pop on that. And I just love Lugana. You can't go wrong with Lugana. And then I have another one kitted up for after that. Spring Florals by Sweater Weather or Robin Pickens, I don't know. But it's amazing. I love the lime green. Do have that in Lugana, and I have the flosses as well. These are the flosses for that project. They are WIPS Dye Works. I didn't get all of them. I got the ones that I thought would make the most difference with the variegation. Excuse me. Is that not so Easter? Incredible. And while I'm here, I'll just show you. I hung up my stuff. And I love it. I love it so much. Look at that. Are you kidding? Look at that. These are for a little secret thing that I'm gonna do, and you'll find out. You'll find out. These are for the same thing. And these are part of that marketplace haul that I got with the beads. All of these. And then these are also part of a secret little thing that I'm gonna do. So stay tuned. Do you love it? It makes me happy. Sometimes I just kind of stand here, like right here. This is my view. Just stand and I look. And sometimes I touch, like so. Like so. Comment below which one you would touch. And I got a magazine because look at him. Is he not everything? Look at him. Look at the flowers. He's so vibrant. It's all DMC. So what am I gonna do? Because I have 2 projects kitted up, but I want to do that. And I only have 4 on the go at once, I decided. And so what I wanted to say with those sals, I don't like it because I feel pressure to keep up with them, and then I can't stitch on like what I want to stitch, you know what I mean? Like if I'm in the mood to stitch on gathering eggs, sorry you can't because you got to keep up. And I know you don't actually have to keep up, but my brain tells me I do. So I don't like it. And they're beautiful. And I will do the Lola Crow one again next year if I like the concept. But I think maximum 1 sal per year if it's like a mystery sal. And then like I don't mind the sals where you're just posting pictures and sending them to a group like once a month or something like that just to update. There's no goals in mind. That's fine. I just don't like the pressure. I'm a free bird. So let me fly. Next, let's talk about Mirabilia and some other things. I've been looking at Teresa Wentzler. Just, you know, I like to look. I like to dream. I'm just a girl. But look at that. That's Ophelia by Mirabilia, released April 15th, 2021. I'm looking at it on my computer and it makes me want to throw up. In a good way. Like, it hurts. It hurts me. Because I didn't want to be a lady stitcher. Not yet. I need time. But here I am. Look at her. Just look at the flowers and the lily pads, and her hair is just like, woo! Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen anyone stitching it. I haven't looked that far into it, but I'd love to see if you guys know of anyone stitching it on Flosstube or anyone on Instagram. Please tell me, because I wanna see. And I also want to know, what fabric color would you guys do? The green, it's nice, okay? But I want to do something different. I like to, you know, make it my own. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it, not yet. But just tell me what fabric you would do. Then we have, what's it called? Botanical Garden, also from 2021 apparently. Another one that hurts me. I think if I am going to stitch one this year, it's going to be that one, because it's smaller than the other ones, and I need to. I like the pink. I think it's good on pink. What do you think about the pink? What do you think? Think about it right now and tell me. And then there's Luda. Look at her. Look at her lips. Look at her cheeks. Look at her hair. She's incredible. That's from 2023. Love the square. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. That's all. I'm gonna do Luda. What do you think? Another notable mention is Fairy Flora. I feel like this one might be the most famous out of the ones I've mentioned. Look at the peaches. Look at the roses. I don't know why I physically feel ill when I look at these, like, because they're so beautiful and it's nauseating. And if you showed this to me like 2 months ago, I'd be like, so what's happening? Am I okay? Probably not. I'm in nursing school. I have 4 cats. That's the truth. And this is the last one, I promise. But Florentina. Look at that. She has a little cat. And it looks like my little cat, which I will show you later. But I think if I just add a little, like, bit of her markings, which are like black on her head and her body, could literally be her. I really like the blue color of the pedestal that she's on, and right now I'm looking at it on a red fabric, and that looks epic. I like the contrast. I'll pop that up. So yes, those are the Mirabilias that I like. There's a ton more, but listen, let's be real. No more. I'm not gonna look anymore unless you have any suggestions. I'm not gonna actually go into the Teresa Wensler right now because I'm overwhelmed, you know? So now I will do another cat reveal for you. So this is Rosie. She don't like to be picked up, so I'm gonna put her down. But she's 15, and I've had her since I was like 12, and she's been my bestest friend ever. Thank you, baby girl. So yeah, that's Rosie. She's my best friend, my mom, everything, my wife, my husband, literally everything. And I'll just show you Pip while we're here. Here's Pip. You saw him before, but here he is again. Because he likes to be held. And he's very sweet. Don't you think he's sweet? Him and Rosie are like weird friends. He smells good. They're weird friends. She goes up to him and puts her head under his mouth, like begging for him to lick her ear. And he'll lick it for a while, and she likes it, and then either he will end up biting her ear, pretty much every time, or she'll just get annoyed at him before he bites her ear, and she'll attack him. So they have a complex but beautiful relationship. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, leave a bird emoji. Please let me know what you think about Mirabilias, like your honest opinion. and if you have a favorite or a dream Mirabilia, and maybe if you've stitched one too. Any other thoughts or comments would be great. I love reading them and talking to you guys. If you want to talk to me, Coffee Girl X Stitch on Instagram as well. Anyway, have a great day. I hope you're cozy and you're having like your coffee or something that you like to drink. Bye.